Alright guys, so if you have seen the new Xbox controller, it is going to be this one right here. Obviously the next gen controller, kind of, but what you can do now is actually customize your own, which is something I just did. And this is my controller right here, and I absolutely love it. So stay tuned, because in this video I'm going to be talking about how I did it, how much it cost, and how long it took to ship over, and if it's worth it. So let's get right into it. What's happening YouTube? It's Cesar Rendon and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button for me. Today, like I said, we're going to be talking about my new custom Xbox controller. I actually made this in the design lab. So first, let me start off by talking about that. In order to actually go ahead and make one of these controllers yourself, I just went to Google, typed in Xbox Design Lab, and then it took me straight to the page, and I'll put the page right here. Within this page, you can go ahead and customize literally everything. The face, the back, the triggers, the analog sticks, the D-pad. You can customize anything and everything to whatever color you want. And I really love this because honestly, Xbox dropped that green controller, then they dropped the red one, and I was just waiting for a really dope colorway that I loved to go ahead and buy one. And then they said, you know what, go ahead, design your own, and that's exactly what I did. So let's take a look at my controller real quick. What I did is I actually made these the blue colorway, the light blue colorway. I added red right here. And you could see that they actually have the old school Xbox buttons that come with the colors, and then, you know, X, Y, and then it's really cool. So that's what I love about this. Now, if we go to the back, you can see that I chose gray right here, and the triggers red. I did triggers red just so it was a nice little pop of color. And then I did the middle part white, like the start button, the share button, options button. When it comes to everything, I am super satisfied. Also, I didn't do it, but if you want, you could actually add like letters right here, like your gamer tag or something like that. It is an extra $10. I didn't do it just because, you know, I didn't really think I needed my gamer tag on my controller, but it is a cool option if you want to do that. So when I was done creating my controller, picking all the colors and all that good stuff, I actually finished designing it and placed the order on July 3rd. And it told me on the tracking that it would not come in until around July 28th. And I got it yesterday, which was July 17th. So that's like almost 10 days earlier, and I was super excited. So just be aware that if it does say one time, it could be a lot sooner than that. That is just the latest time that it will get to you if anything crazy happens. So let's talk about the packaging it came in. Honestly, when I opened it up, it looked beautiful. It came in this box right here. Obviously, it just has like a white controller on it. And then once you open it up, the controller is inside, beautiful presentation. And it does, in fact, come with batteries, which is really good. If you have the battery pack, good for you, but I still use the old school batteries just in case. So now let's actually talk about the price and the cost of this controller right here. So the regular Xbox controller ranges anywhere from like 59 bucks all the way to like 69 if you go with the red or the green one or something like that, as far as the new controller goes. When it comes to making your own custom controller, this actually cost me $78, which I know is pretty pricey. And like I said, I didn't get the name. If I would have got the name, then it probably would have costed around like 89, somewhere around 90, which is a lot. But trust me guys, if you're like me and you play your Xbox all the time, I do think it's a good investment, especially if you get your colors like super cool and you end up loving it. Like honestly, I love my controller. It looks amazing. And honestly, all I play is my Xbox all the time. So I might as well go get a controller that I'm gonna love and that nobody else has. So like I said, with the price, it is a little bit expensive, but if you're gonna be using it all the time, it really is great. It's all up to you. If you love your Xbox, you love customizing it, even putting skins on it or something like that, I highly recommend you get this controller. So when it comes to the amount of time I took customizing this controller right here, it did take me a while just because I was going through so many colors and I did not know what design I wanted to do until I came across this colorway and was like, you know what, that is really dope. So yeah, it took me probably around like an hour and a half, but if you know or kind of have an idea of your head of what you want, it should be easy. And do I think this is worth it? 110%. It feels amazing, the quality is great, and it just looks super cool. Once you get it in, it's gonna be amazing. To me, honestly, it's kind of like customizing a pair of Nikes. I don't know if you've ever been on like Nike ID or anything like that, but once you actually get it in and see it in person, it is so beautiful. So do I think you should go ahead and get this? Definitely, if you are a hardcore gamer, or if you have a little bit extra funds to go ahead and spend on this. Because like I said, it is expensive, but it is totally worth it. So one thing I do want to say is that you don't have to have a next-gen Xbox in order to use the new controller. Whether it's one you want to customize yourself, or whether it's the white one or the black one, you could go ahead and you can use this controller on your Xbox One. And like I said, for like 20, 30 bucks more, you could customize your own controller and just make it look super dope and still get the new grips and the new D-pad and just new colorways. Like, it's so cool. So here's something else I was thinking about. When it does come to the Xbox Design Lab, it has been around in the past and then they took the website down completely. And then they recently just brought it back like a couple weeks ago, which is great. And I'm super excited. I'm super happy. Obviously, I got a controller. But with that being said, I'm not sure if it's going to stick around for a while. Like, I hope it does. I hope they leave it around for another couple years or like, you know, as long as Xbox around. But if they took it down once, they could probably take it down again. So that's another thing to think about. Like, if you do want a custom Xbox controller, I definitely say do it sooner than later because you don't know if they are going to take the website down. Just something to think about, you know? I mean, right? Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and please let me know in the comments what you think about this colorway of my controller, or if you are actually going to go and customize your own, if you think it's worth it and if you're going to do it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please go ahead, like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope y'all have a wonderful day. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.